Alright guys, so I've got something a little bit different here. This is actually a Swiss watch, and also I received this for free as well. So I didn't have to pay for this, but that isn't going to change the way I do my reviews at all. I'm always going to keep it 100% honest all the time. So this is the Nove Rocketeer, and as you can see, it comes in a really nice case with the Nove branding on the front, on the top, sorry. And then we've also got it on the zip as well, which is a nice touch. So we're opening it up. We'll deal with the paperwork bits and that first. So it comes with a nice Nove tag. I've taken it off the watch obviously. And then we've got the user manual and warranty card. Oddly though, the warranty card on this isn't actually dated or signed, which is a little bit odd. Perhaps that's just because I've received it for review. But it has actually got a 2-year warranty, this. And then we've got a nice Nove branded cleaning cloth as well. But we're not interested in all that really. This is what you've come for. So that's the watch itself, that way around. But then we have actually also got a couple of other straps, so we'll just get them out as well, and then put this to one side, and then we can talk about the watch. So the interesting thing with this is you actually get all of these straps when you order the watch. So you get the stainless steel bracelet, you get a silicone strap, and you also get a leather strap as well, all in the package, which is a really nice touch I think. Gives you options, mix it up. So I'll tell you the price of this right away, so I'm not going to be messing around. It is more expensive than a lot of the watches I review on this channel, obviously, with it being Swiss. So the original price of this is £300, and like I say, that's for the watch with all the straps. That works out to about $380, but I've actually got a discount code, HonestWatch30, you get 30% off. So that brings the price down to £210 or $266, roughly. So like I say, not the cheapest watch I've reviewed, but with it being Swiss, and with you getting the 3 straps, a decent deal. So let's get into it properly, see what this is actually all about. Just put them to one side for a minute. So as you can see, we've got the Swiss made applied on the bottom, above the 6. We've got the nice Nove logo below the 12. All the indices are applied, but they are interesting. Like little silver dots. Looks really nice. Definitely different. I've not seen anything like that before. One thing though, there's no lume on those indices. As you can see, we've got lume on the hands, but nothing on the indices. But because they're so reflective, they do actually reflect a bit of light. So unless you've got it in like pitch black, you are still going to be able to see them. So zooming back out, just quickly show you the rest of the watch. So we've actually got a nice sign crown there, again with the Nove logo. And then we've got a nice logo on there, on the deployant clasp, the butterfly clasp. I do quite like this bracelet as well. It's definitely unique looking. I've not seen anything like it before. Fully brushed, and then we've got like a polished edge. And they're just push pins. Would have preferred screw ones, but they work well. If I just flip this around again, you can actually see as well, we've got quick release, which is always nice, so that's easy to do. In fact, while we got that off, oh, that's one thing with this, obviously because of that logo, the clasp only undoes one way, so just make sure you do it right. And then that one over there. So here's the case back. Zoom in again. So as you can see, we've got the Swiss made obviously. The fact that it's the Rocketeer model. Got 200 meters water resistant. Sapphire crystal, all stainless steel. And then the Nove obviously. Oh, and the model number as well, which is C001-7. Because they do actually have a few different models of this. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to check it out. And like I say, if you do pick one up, use that discount code to get 30% off. So you're probably wondering what the movement in this is. It's actually a Ronda SlimTech 1026 movement. That's a quartz movement, but I don't think it's a big deal because it helps get the watch really slim. I'll show you the dimensions in a minute, but you can already tell that's pretty slim. And also, it doesn't have the tick in second hand, which is the main issue I tend to have personally with quartz watches, and I'm pretty sure that's the case for a lot of people. So you're getting the accuracy of quartz with this, but you don't have that ticking. You can't actually hear this tick as well, which is good. So that also helps as well with battery life. The battery life on this apparently is 6 years before you have to change it out, which is also good. So seeing as I mentioned it, let's go on to those dimensions. And let's start with the important one, the thickness. So, as you can see, it's only 8.8mm thick, which is really nice. The diameter, this is a little bit odd, a little bit difficult to measure. So if you include these crown guards either side, we've got it as 45.7. If you don't include them, it's more like 44. And then we've got a lug width of 22 and a lug to lug of 51. So slightly odd dimensions because it's not a small watch by any means, but with it being really slim and that relatively compact lug to lug, it does wear smaller than you'd think, than the diameter suggests anyway. But you'll see that at the end of the video. I'll just go over the rest of the specs first. So let's check if we have actually got sapphire crystal on this. Using the trusty Diamond Selector 2. So as you can see, yep, we have got sapphire crystal. So that's always good. Oh, I forgot to actually mention as well, like I say, with it being 200 meters water resistant, as it says on the back, we have got a screw down crown on this. And then, obviously if you pull it out, you can change the time. No ghost position or anything, so that's always good. So I'll quickly show you those other straps in a bit more detail, just before we do the wrist shots. So like I say, it comes with 3 straps. You get, I do quite like this leather one as well. I've been wearing it a bit on this leather one. And it's an interesting buckle as well. Not your traditional buckle. So obviously that just pushes through there. And that way around. And then that just clips in. So that's what's holding it in. But I'll show you properly when it's on wrist in a bit. But I do like these. Like I say, they're all quick release, which is always nice. Got the Nove branding on there as well. Genuine leather. Nice little red accent on the inside. And I do really like these. I've not seen anything like them before, but they do work well. I was a little bit sceptical at first. Wasn't sure if it was going to hold, but I've not had any issues with it at all. And then, same with the leather one, more the silicone one, sorry. So we've got quick release again, the Nove branding, and then if I can get it to focus, the ergonomic fit. So it does curve slightly as well, and this is really comfortable. I've not worn it all that much, but when I tried it out, it was really, really comfortable. I'm just not overly keen on that kind of style strap myself, to be honest. But it's nice that they give you options in the box. So you can pretty much have it, your watch for every occasion. Forgot to mention quickly as well, although the bracelet is fully brushed, as you can see, we've got a mixture of brushed and polished on the case. So we've got that polished bezel, and then we've got a nice little polished edge mixed in with the brushed and then polished again on the bottom. So it does look good. Nice mixture, just adds a bit of interest. It's definitely different to anything else I've got in my collection. So now let's check out the loom on this. Let's charge it up, give it a proper chance. And there we go. Like I say, no loom on the indices, just on the hands. But as you can see, if I let a bit of light in, it's not completely pitch black. Those indices do reflect any little bit of light you do get. So it makes it a bit more legible, but the loom isn't great. It's usable, but it's not fantastic. So don't be buying this for the loom, but that's not really what this watch is all about. So all it's left to do now is show it you on wrist. I'll start off by showing you this bracelet and then I'll show you the other two as well. So this is what it looks like on the bracelet, on my 7-inch wrist. Like I say, it does look nice. And with it being so slim, it does conform to the wrist really nicely, especially with that bit of curvature to those lugs as well. Certainly doesn't wear as big as the diameter would suggest. If you've got a smaller than 7-inch wrist, might be a bit big for you, but I think for a 7-inch wrist and above, it's perfectly fine. So I'll quickly show you now on the other two straps. So here it is on the leather strap, with that red inside just peeking out there, and that interesting buckle design. Does look good. Like I say, I've not had any issues with that popping out or anything, holding well. And I do quite like this strap as well. I've been wearing it on this a bit, but mainly on the bracelet. But I've used this one a bit as well. It's got a bit of a grey tinge to it, it's like a browny grey colour. I do like it. I think it does go quite well as well. So quickly show you the silicone one now. So this is what it looks like on the silicone strap. Again, I think it goes really nicely with the watch. With the dial being so plain, it's quite versatile, so you can mix in different straps. And they all tend to go pretty well. And it is nice that they provide 3 in the package. So, like I say, if you do want to pick one of these up, don't forget to use the discount code HONESTWATCH30 to get 30% off. As for my final thoughts on this watch, I do have to admit, it probably is slightly expensive for what it is, but then again, I've probably been spoiled by all these Chinese watches. With it having that Swiss made on the dial, obviously that's going to bump the price up a bit. But I think as a package, it's not too bad a deal, especially if you get the discount. Whether I pay full price, I'm not entirely sure. But that's pretty much it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.